happened with pictures of a certain thing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the Peyton Man thing.
Come on, guys. You got to speed up here.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You remember that. That's an issue.
I mean, what is that an issue? That was one of the most funny things I had ever heard in my life.
Oh, boy.
But, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, this historic career continues, and the more we watch him, the more I just feel like we may never see someone this talented again. He's to my memory, look, I never saw Lawrence Taylor play, so I can say this is the greatest football player I've ever seen. I still contest that Lawrence Taylor probably is, but right now the most...
Not Brady?
No, I think just by physical talent, by all of that stuff, I'd say Aaron Rodgers is the most talented quarterback, the greatest quarterback in skill level, talent, all that stuff. Tom Brady is the greatest competitor, short of Serena Williams, I've ever seen. So, I mean, in any sport, Tom Brady's bigger than football. Aaron Rodgers is football. That's how I look at it. He's just the greatest quarterback I've ever seen, just talent-wise. He's incredible. He's still mobile. He has one leg right now he's playing it on. He's still mobile. Cardinals-Rams, 34-0. Nobody cares. Yeah, that was a barn burner. The Rams are just headed...
I said it was going to be a blowout, though. I did say that.
I think we all said that.
No, but I said it was going to be worse.
Yeah, you said it. I don't remember. What were your exact words?
It's going to be worse than a blowout.
Yeah, it was just kind of a blowout.
A slaughter.
34-0.
It was a slaughter. It was awful.
It was bad. It was really bad. They suck. Rosen. What's the deal on Josh Rosen?
I don't think he played.
No, he hasn't. And I'm saying, what is the deal on Josh Rosen?
I think that was the type of game that you should have put him into.
You think so? Was it too soon? Because I know he was having. He was dealing with some injury early in the season, early in the preseason. But I agree. I feel like we should have saw him, and we didn't. So,
look, the thing that I'm trying to say is I know that Sam Bradford is the quarterback of the Cardinals right now. It's still kind of weird to say, but yeah, it actually kind of is. I'm still so used to him being in a Rams uniform and an Eagles, actually.
Are you really?
But, yeah.
I don't associate him with the Eagles at all anymore.
Well,
I really don't.
I had to see him twice a year, so yes, I do. But that was the type of game where if it's a blowout, you have no chance of coming back, all right, let's give Rosen the fourth quarter. Why not?
By the way, if you're just joining us, you are listening to WHPC Sports Talk on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC, and we're talking about the NFL weekend. We're kind of wrapping it up here, and then we're going to get into a little bit of baseball, and then we're going to close out the day. But we're talking right now about the Arizona Cardinals. Why didn't they play Josh Rosen? Why does Sam Bradford still play football?
Why is Mike Glennon there?
Why does Sam Bradford still play football?
Why is my hair going gray? We're talking about all these subjects. So we're glad to have you.
Your hair is actually kind of gray, though. That's the thing.
It's very gray.
Thanks, guys. I didn't just say that. Thanks. You'd make me feel better. By the way, if you want to join in, you can still call 516-572-7440. That's 516-572-7440.
Tell Nick that his hair is gray.
Don't do that.
Do it.
There's this awesome button on the console here. It
says off.
I can do that. Let's go to the next game. Lions 49ers 30-27. This was a great game.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Garoppolo
not let me
great.
down.
Yeah, you're really high on the Garoppolo train. I was week one, but I thought that he would bounce back this year. I picked the 49ers back this year.
I picked the 49ers as well. Just the Lions, in that blowout loss to the Jets, that just left a bad taste in my mouth. I did not think that they were going to recover, but they actually made it interesting.
They did. They did. And you know what? I think they made... It just goes to show that they've made a really... I'm not going to say a good choice, but it's not a horrific choice having taken Mitchell Trubisky. I'm starting to turn around a little bit on him. He looks like a quarterback. That's the best I can say about him right now. But he looks like a guy who can lead a team. That's all I got.
Look, I've been saying that for a while.
I know you have, and you know I've been down on him. I never got the pick last year. I don't know how anybody could. Number 2 overall.
Look, John Lynch basically fleeced the Bears. They just moved back one spot and picked the same player.
Yeah.
That's the giant middle finger right there. Like, ha ha ha, you thought.
I still don't think it's
Solomon
a great
Thomas,
pick.
come on.
And an overreach, but he's not Nathan Peterman. Let's put it that way.
He's definitely not Nathan Peterman.
Broncos Raiders 20-19. The Broncos won. I picked the Raiders, and I picked them because I thought they had the better quarterback. But Derek Carr is continuously proving to me that he isn't really as good as we thought he was. I think that this guy is going to start slowly going down a path where we're just going to look at him as a mediocre, okay guy, and that's it. I don't know what you guys think about him. The underutilization of Amari Cooper blows my mind.
Oh, no, that blows my mind entirely. Amari Cooper is a freak athlete. He's an amazing wide receiver. In college, too, he was a phenomenal wide receiver. I don't know why they're not using him more.
And I don't get it. I think
they got to bring back the AC/DC tandem. Amari Cooper, Derek Carr. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't use it enough. They're very much like the Giants this year. They don't go vertical. And you have that option.
You know what I think it is? I think it's because Gruden is so old school that it's really biting him in the butt right now. That's what I really think it is. Obviously, he's coming back to a league where it changed dramatically since the last time he coached. How long has it been? 10 years? More? I think.
10 years.
About 10?
About 10, yeah.
Gruden doesn't... I don't think he knew what he was fully getting into at that point. I loved the move at the time in hiring him because it's going to put it's going to put butts in the seats in Oakland and in Vegas.
Yeah, but then he traded Khalil Mack.
Yeah, that was a big thing too.
Yes,
but, you know what Gruden said? You know what Gruden said?
After the first game, we need pass rush.
Yeah, no kidding.
Where'd it go? It went to the Chicago Bears. That's where it went.
It went to Chicago, you dummy. But look, here's the thing. I think that since they traded Khalil Mack, obviously the Raiders have been worse. There's no question about that.
A significantly amount worse. You can see it.
They're missing a leader. They're missing a defensive presence. But that shouldn't negate the fact that you need to do your job on offense.
Yeah.
And that's not what they're doing. I like Derek Carr. I really do. I like Amari Cooper. I would think that Jordy Nelson would help. I would think Marshawn Lynch would help. Yeah, see?
I forgot he was there.
They're not utilizing him that much either. It's weird. I don't know what they're doing. What do you have him for then? Utilize your weapons. That was your issue with Matt Ryan.
It still is my issue with Matt Ryan. I mean, he's looking slightly better this year, but I mean, it still is. That I don't understand how these guys have such massive weapons and don't use them. Last game we have to talk about, a game that everyone called me crazy. They said I was nuts, but I was 100% correct. The Jaguars overpower the Patriots 31-20.
I was with you on that.
No, you did. Oh wait, you were on.
I picked Jacksonville.
That's right.
I picked Jacksonville. Don't you throw me under the damn
That's right. Okay, sorry. The game you called me crazy for was Dallas over the Giants. Excuse me. But I thought there was another one in there. I don't remember which one. I think I got it wrong. Oh, the Steelers Chiefs. Anyway. You didn't call me crazy. You just said
Jets Dolphins.
Jets Dolphins. I picked the Dolphins. That's what it was. By the way, I'm 9-4-1 on the week with a win on.
A tie counts as a loss.
Fine. I'm 9-5 with a chance to go 10-9. Anyway, with a chance to go 10 and I don't know what I'm talking.
Blake Bortles played football.
Oh my God, I've gone cross-eyed. But this game I never felt like this game was close. I really didn't. I felt like the Patriots were uncharacteristically out of control the entire game.
They were They were bad.
Yes, they were. Tom Brady, I mean, look, he's the great one.
Yeah.
But
no, that's Wayne Gretzky.
I think
it is Wayne Gretzky.
Oh my God!
Tom Brady's the GOAT. Okay.
Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's different. He's the GOAT. He's not the great one.
Greatest of all time.
Okay.
Great one distinction belongs to Wayne Gretzky.
Oh my God! Okay.
And he had a good game. 24 for 35, over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ho hum, right? But it's not Tom Brady. It's not the guy we're used to seeing.
But Blake Bortles, though, he played some football.
Everybody's high on this.
29, 45.
And I get it. 4 touchdowns. That's a big deal.
4 touchdowns. Yeah, 377 yards.
Without Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, without Leonard Fournette.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yes, you
Last year, when everybody was saying, or over the offseason, when I was saying, like, oh man, Blake Bortles, I can't believe they're going to another season with Blake Bortles. They really needed to fix this situation. And people said, you're nuts. They signed him for 3 years. He's going to be there for a while. What do you hate about Blake Bortles? I hate the fact that he didn't. This is not the Blake Bortles I remember. 4 touchdown Blake Bortles I didn't know existed
until college.
He was one of the laughing stocks of the NFL until last year.
Yeah.
So what the hell happened?
The Jags happened.
They got swag now.
Doug Marrone happened.
Is it Doug Marrone? Is it more Tom Coughlin? Like, what is it?
It's both.
It's both.
It's both, honestly. Tom Coughlin comes in with an iron fist, hires a guy like Doug Marrone that is basically a mini Tom Coughlin. Think of it this way. it's a branch. Like, Tom Coughlin's the tree, and Doug Marrone is the branch. Basically, it's Tom Coughlin through Doug Marrone, which is what I think is helping Blake Bortles a lot. I think that is the big thing. Look, I was not high on Blake Bortles either. I really wasn't. I did not see what all the hype was about him. He can play. This kid can play. And you know what? The Jags are making a huge case to go to the Super Bowl this year. I'm not going to say win, but they have... Considering how everyone else in the AFC is playing...
Yeah, but it's the second week.
I get it, but the second week they played... dominant defense, as they normally do.
Their defense has always been dominant.
No, it has not.
The Jacksonville, the past 2 years?
Yeah, the past 2 years, it has not always been.
It's not always been. Jacksonville used to be the laughingstock of the league a couple of years ago.
I think so far through 2 weeks, this is the most consistent I've seen the Jacksonville team.
Yes, I agree with that.
And I don't think it's going anywhere. What is the Jaguars' next game? I want to find out, because they demolished New England. I would say they demolished New England. I don't think that score was close as what it seemed.
It looks closer, but they were never in the lead. They were completely out of control. That game was lost almost as soon as
they had them leading 21-3 at half. Like it was over.
It's a statement victory for Jacksonville.
It really is,
especially in the AFC. You know, you're taking down the juggernaut of the AFC in New England, and
that should have been the Sunday night game.
It's a great victory.
Yes.
All right, guys. It looks like we're starting to run out of time here. It's time for the 2-minute drill. Yep, that's right. We got 2 minutes here. We got to get this out fast. So, Eric, what do you got for us?
I honestly think if the Giants' season continues to trend down, I think we might see Kyle Lauletta this year.
Wow, Kyle Lauletta. And how does that make you feel on the inside?
Awful. I like Lauletta. I do. But I like Eli Manning better.
I mean, I don't. But, okay. Anyway, let's see. Liam, what do you got?
I think that Baker Mayfield starts week 4. Not next week, but the week after that. I think that we are going to see next week that Tyrod Taylor is not what the Cleveland Browns need, and I think that Baker Mayfield's going to come into week 4, and I think that he's going to make an impact, and I think he is going to lead the Browns to success.
Jacksonville is playing Tennessee next week. That's 3-0.
That's a win.
That's 3-0.
Yeah, jeez. All right, Dan, what do you got?
For me, I got the Carolina Panthers. We didn't talk about it much today. I got Christian McCaffrey. He's doing phenomenal out in the backfield for Cam Newton. That's a nice safety valve.
You Panther fan.
Well, I mean, he's 14 receptions, 102 yards. Like, he did phenomenal. Cam Newton with 32 for 45, 335 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. It was a great game, even though we did lose, but it was a great game for the Carolina Panthers.
Aaron Judge is going to play in Boston. It looks like it's almost official. They've announced that it looks like it's happening. Aaron Judge will be healthy for the final series against Boston. Keep your eyes open, ladies and gents.
So
all right.
Aroldis Chapman.
What's that?
Aroldis Chapman, too.
That's right.
I love David Wright.
So, anyway, we got to get out of here. Don't go anywhere because we got Revelations with Steve K coming up. He's going to have this theme-oriented show with an emphasis on rare tracks and hidden gems, the genres of rock, blues, soul, folk, and jazz. Steve's in the building. And we are out of here. Speaking of which, it is, guys, you know what time it is. I think I speak for everybody when I say, oh, wow. But it's time to say, see ya. Because we are, that's right, and guess what? We're going to be back next week. Same time, same place, Monday at 5 o'clock. Thank you for listening to Sports Talk, everybody, on 90.3 WHPC.